It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. Returning from his own end zone, Darian Kendrick. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. Fighting through, he's got space. Shoves him aside. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 38 yards on the scamper there. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, they'll throw. That'll be caught. It's caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week, we're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Man, he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
3rd and 8. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tariq Carpenter.
And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Fights off the defender. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Come on, come on. Hey.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit.
19, Tiger, 19.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away from drawing level. Matt Amendola now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Back to 60. Go, check. Go, check.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Hooker now off play action. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2
as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Gibbs.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Let's go! Cowboy 80! 70 Lions! Go!
They'll try to run with Gibbs.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his first rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's no good. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it as we resume action. They line up and kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
But Mark, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Williams, wide right.
They're tackled on the play by Broderick Martin.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Back to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
I know nowadays they give a lot of guys different things when they get to the sidelines after creating a big play, but just throw a cape on this guy because he single-handedly ended multiple drives. Interception earlier, sack on 3rd down. Really should have a better game plan and stuff how to contain him because he's affecting this game in so many ways.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Okay, ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. That one let go deep for Laporta. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This kick to shatter the NFL record, a 69-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd and 6.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do.
And he he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And not a good time for the sack on second and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's third down. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good, and that's going to tie us at 13.
Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Another run for Gibbs here. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Let's go now.
Second down and 6 now. On the give, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Here's third and a few inches. Here's Knight on the handoff.
And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Hooker now on first down. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Here's Hooker.
Buying time to his left. It's complete to Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On second down, it's Knight.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. 13-all our score as we start quarter number 4. teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now Hooker. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he spins through. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Lions have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Kendrick going to bring this one out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
On play action, they'll throw. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
19 Lions.
Back to throw again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Ready.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they get a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no return from Kendrick. He keeps it, and it'll be a touchback out to the 25.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Ready? Smash, smash. Go.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
60 Eagles. Check, check.
Brings up second and 7.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
70.
Hooker now off play action.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Faster.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Lions, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gon' do. If you gon' build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the goose. Stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time. Yeah. I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy and my diet.